Hi, boys and girls. We're going to continue our conversation about transportation. Transportation takes us from here to there. It brings people, passengers, and freight, the things that we like to buy, from here to there. Now, we're going to be talking about this form of transportation. So it's a ship that we're going to write today. And when we're thinking about a ship, these are things that are going to need to travel on water. So we'll, of course, talk about that as well. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to write the word ship. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to do this with me. Shh. Your turn. Shh. SH says shh. Your turn. SH says shh. All right, boys and girls. So I'm going to use the red and I'm going to do both of those letters only because it is the sound that those two letters make together. And they only make it when they're together. So right here, SH, we're going to write that. SH. Sh, and I. Ship. Ship. Do you hear that P? Me too. All right. All right, my friends. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to spell the word ship. Can you spell it with me? S-H-I-P. Let's spell it again. S-H-I-P. Let's count how many letters there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down across and down some more. That's the way we make a 4. So here we go. We're going to take a peek at some things that are ships or boats that go on the water. So here's an example. And you're going to notice they put the name at the back. And here's an example. And when you see something with a pole, that means that they're going to put some sort of sail up. Oh, there's an example with the sail up. And it doesn't hold very many people, but some sailboats hold a lot of people. So this is a motorboat. This might be someone, like a family owns this one maybe. And a canoe. And a canoe is going to use an oar. And the oar has a grip on one side and a paddle on the other. So if you were going to make it go, you have to grab the top and grab the side and stroke and stroke. And then you would switch hands and stroke on the other side and stroke. Because you're going to be holding one end that around. And then here's the oar and you're going to be grabbing it with your second hand. And this is a jet ski. It goes on the water from here to there. And here's some ships and boats next to each other. And it looks like they're all tied up. So they might be in a harbor, being safe in a harbor. The water looks very calm. That would be a clue that would tell me that that's what's going on. And then here, this one is a little bit bigger, but you can also see there is a mast, which means there probably is going to be a sail that's just not up right now, but it's a little bit bigger. Look at this clever boat. So this is probably off in some island and that's how they make their boats. And these are little boats with little motors. So the whole motor's right there, and that's it. This is a kayak. It has a paddle on both sides. And here's people getting out of a boat. So those are the passengers getting out of the boat. And here is another boat. Ship. Boat. Normally when you think of ships, they're a little bit bigger, and normally when you think of boats, they're a little bit smaller. And so here's a big ship. And we know that there might be passengers on this one because you see all the windows. That helps us know that there's going to be passengers. And here are some sailboats. Let's go ahead and put up a couple of boats. Oh, this is a cruise ship. So it's very large and it holds lots of people. It has like a hotel inside kind of thing. We're going to put those right there, a ship in this one as well. We're going to put this one on this side. Now, all these vehicles, the thing that they had in common is they all go on the water. So they might use, right here, we can tell that they're going pretty fast and they're using their motor to go, and their motor's in the water, pushing the water. And here is a sailboat on the water, and it's using the wind to push, but it's still floating on the water. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to write about water next. Okay, so here and here. And with our green, we're going to say, let's make some green waves, that they float, F-L-O-A-T, on the water. So they're going to, ships float on the water. Help me with that. Ships float on the water. All right, boys and girls, that's all we're going to do for today. Thanks so much for coming, and I'll see you next time.